When we get together, it's guaranteed we're gonna have such a great time.
My best friend, Kyle Richards.
Excuse me?
Oh, you forgot you were here, sorry.
I love Lisa, but I do think she's jealous that Dorit and I have a connection. She's pink with envy. I just feel like you guys have, decided to, do this to me or something.
What? Okay, I'm going. Why?
She's mad because you're talking to me and not her.
I'm going home to my husband, who would rather spend time with me tonight than you would.
I know you guys are like, oh, we're best friends. I've been friends with her a lot longer, okay?
I know.
A lot.
I would never want to be in the middle of their friendship.
Guess what, Kyle? You would throw yourself in front of a bus for her.
I ain't been thrown under the bus around here.
Kyle and Lisa have a weird relationship, right? Dorit comes in the picture. Vanderpump leaves Kyle, goes over to Dorit. Lovey, 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 lovey. All of a sudden, Kyle's like, uh-oh, wait a second. There's a third person.
Go ahead, bitch.
Threesomes don't work, ever.
There was things said about me and Lisa Vanderpump that shouldn't have been said. I Steve, I will never, ever you over, and I feel over.
Stop it right now.
What are you talking about?
Lisa completely holds me to a different standard.
I'll go home with you. Kyle, I'm going home.
Lisa, come over.
Leave me the alone. You want to see how loyal you're about to see it now.
Kyle, why are you trying to divide Lisa and I?
Down here and see, leave me alone.
I'm telling you, this whole thing boils down to three bitches that are competitive for over friendship. What can I say? We're petty.
You telling me that one of my best friends is talking about me?
That's one of your best friends. What am I? What am I? What am I?
Talk about it for the next 2 weeks, me leaving, okay?
Lisa.
No.
Please, Teddy. Go hug your friend. Come on, Lisa.
Okay, so LVP, Erica described it as Kyle and Dorit competing to be your best friend and you eating it up. What was your reaction to that?
Well, I think that's totally wrong because my feelings have really been hurt in this situation. When I left Pally House and then I heard afterwards a lot of the negative and being in the middle about who said the worst things about me, that was not a great place to be, Erica.
Okay. You know, when something negative comes out in the press, you know, as a friend, I don't bring things up on purpose. I would talk to Lisa about it in private all the time.
So she sat down at the table and she said, I want to share some good news.
And we cheered to it, and we moved on.
But
it wasn't
I brought it up.
Right.
Because it was a wonderful thing.
But you never said how upset you were about it.
So she felt that she celebrated it, she cheered.
Once you cheered,
and she
and it
felt
was something
like
you didn't want to talk about anyway, I thought, okay, we acknowledged it, we cheered and moved on.
she didn't feel like you talked about it enough.
I understand that now.
Why are you laughing?
She gave me a funny look and I smiled.
I'm smiling. I am. I think that, you know, you guys have a decade of history.
Okay,
I know
well, let me get on with this then, because you're right, we do. So I need to stay on track.
And that's
what was it?
It's not going to all work out.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
I've been kept waiting for half an hour. Then they start talking about the bloody glass scenario.
We were there talking about what happened at PK's party because it was the night before.
Kyle, when you said at that dinner that Lisa stormed off at, that Lisa and Dorit set you up.
Oh, that
What did you mean?
That was really
not
insulting to me.
What did you mean?
Well,
Why would you say that?
Well, why don't you have Lisa
Yes.
answer for me?
I-
How did I feel, Lisa? Let me finish. He asked me. Okay.
No, but I know how you feel.
No,
I'm
okay.
joking.
What I meant by that was not that they had planned to gang up on me at all. That's not what I meant. I meant, and it came out completely wrong, was that they had decided to stick together in this situation.
But that means a gang
Let
up.
me
We
finish.
hadn't
No,
even
it-
discussed
Let
it.
me finish.
No.
Up next.
It's difficult to recall every single word, Andy. The mere thought that I would ever do anything to hurt her pains me.
But you
And
did.
I meant, and it came out completely wrong, was that they had decided to stick together in this situation.
But that means a gang
Let
up.
me
We
finish.
hadn't even
No,
discussed
Let
it.
me finish.
No.
So I knew in that moment that Lisa had said, we'll stick together no matter what.
That is
and
not
from the
true
beginning.
at
So
all.
when that happened, I thought, okay, well, you guys have planned that you're going to stick together,
That's
back
not
each other, and
true.
support each other no
Do
matter
you
what.
guys
Not
get
gang
together
up
and
on
like
me.
plan stuff?
Exactly. That's so
Do you guys
weird.
get together and like go,
It's
ooh,
so
I want to
weird.
do this?
I thought they were ganging up on me that you were going to stick together no matter what.
Has,
So
has
this is
anyone
happening, but
ever
they're
done
gonna
that
stick
to you in
together
your
even
life?
if someone's
Because it's
mad at
just
each other.
a weird thing to, you know.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Well, let me ask Kyle, does it feel to you like you're competing with Dorit for Lisa's friendship?
No, not at all. But I can see what would come off like that. Sometimes when someone newer comes in and Lisa will kind of latch on, and then you will want to become friends with him, and then all of a sudden not be appreciative. And you've called me out for every little teeny weeny thing I've done.
God, that is so
You've
ridiculous.
never said Dorit's name until last year when she showed up at SUR. I never heard Dorit's name ever once. It didn't feel authentic and genuine when you acted like the things she was saying and doing didn't bother you.
Obviously, we know now that Dorit was a little economical with the truth until later, until I've seen it, that it wasn't exactly as she told me in the park.
You've told me that when you were young, when you were a child, you didn't get much attention. You told
I
me.
got attention.
I said that you had said to me that when we're in groups of people, like you'll be trying to talk to me and I don't
And you
listen
don't,
to you.
yeah. Is there any other little nuggets that you want to deliver to me? Because now's your chance. So for me then to come after Dorit, after you told me it was so much worse, was going to create a wedge between the two of you. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
Okay.
I never wanted to create a problem between the two of you. I was confused, didn't want to
Well, of course
call her
it
out
hurt.
on what I know you normally would do. You want me to give you a perfect example? When we left the Pally house and I said, watch, she's not going to pick up the phone, but she did with you. And she was doing something different, I guess, because of the PK with relationship with PK. It just didn't ring true and felt really.
You always
You think if you would have called her,
ultimate.
she would not have picked up the phone? But
Well,
because
Lisa
Dorit-
has a history. If you're mad at her, she won't. If she's upset with you, she doesn't pick up the phone.
Sometimes I might take a day or two just to
Or a
withdraw.
month.
Dorit, Jewel from Overland Park, Kansas said, you only admitted part of the truth to Lisa Vanderpump in New York City. What you didn't tell her is that you also think she's insecure and gets jealous of your other friendships. Why sugarcoat it when you were supposed to be coming clean?
You know, it's difficult to recall every single word, Andy. But I will say this. I cherish my relationship with Lisa. The mere thought that I would ever do anything to hurt her pains me.
But you
and
did.
I'm
But you did.
And I am
But-
eternally sorry. And I have told you that a million times. We've talked about it a
Yeah.
lot. You brought it up again after it was...
Because I felt it was really disloyal. And of course, you know, when Kyle had said it was worse than you'd portrayed to me, and I wasn't that upset. And then when I saw it, I was like, hey, Dorit, what the hell? But then since then, we've had tears. She's like really been remorseful. So
Very.
at some point, you gotta move on, right? Otherwise, you're accused of holding a grudge.
Maybe that's a character flaw in me, but however, you also hold a grudge. I don't.
But who against?
Well, with you and me.
Teddy from Teddy.
I'm still being punished for that.
Wow.
For years.
You know I'm a very good friend to you. I am there for you. I talk to you ad infinitum about your, you know, your...
Ad infinitum. What the is
Hold on,
that?
can I just say something? Andy,
Ad
Andy.
nauseam.
Is that a word?
Ad
She's getting upset.
nauseam.
This is a perfect
Well,
example, actually, that you
Kinda
saying,
like now.
you said in your interview, oh, I'm never going to get an apology. That wasn't nice. There's a perfect example.